In a quiet town, where the wind danced through open fields and silence blanketed the night, two souls walked, one leading, the other trusting. It was not a leash that connected them, but a bond stronger than sight, deeper than instinct. One had never seen the world, and the other chose to see it for them both. Benji was born into darkness, a gentle golden retriever with milky, clouded eyes and ears that twitched at the sound of birds, but never quite knew what they looked like. Earned early to listen more than bark, to feel more than run. Life for Benji was a soft series of taps and scents, of trust and hesitation. When the rescue shelter took him in, they whispered among themselves that he would need someone very special, maybe a human with patience or a quiet home. But fate had another plan. It came bounding into the shelter one rainy morning, paws muddy, tail wagging a black lab named Rusty. Rusty had been through storms of his own. Found next to an abandoned shed soaked to the bone, he had scars that told stories no one wanted to ask about. But he had eyes that saw, a heart that still believed. And for reasons no one could explain, he trotted straight to Benji's kennel like he knew. They called it love at first sniff. Benji leaned into the bars. Rusty nudged back. Moment, they were never apart. The shelter staff watched in awe as Rusty began guiding Benji around the yard, gently bumping his shoulder when to stop, nudging his tail when it was safe to walk, circling him protectively when strangers approached. A month later, the adoption was final. One family couldn't take one without the other, and why would they? In their new home, Benji found purpose not just in being loved, but in learning the world through Rusty. They walked side by side on morning hikes. When Rusty turned left, Benji turned at. When Rusty barked once, Benji knew there was a curb. Ahead, a soft growl. Wait, a whine? Someone kind nearby. Their owners, Anna and Cole, marveled at the silent communication between them. It's like they have their own language, Anna once said, holding back tears as Rusty led Benji up a steep trail, slowing down just enough for his friend to feel every step safely. Benji, the blind dog, began to bloom. He chased scents with excitement, knowing Rusty would never let him go too far. He played tug with the rope, never seeing it, but always feeling Rusty's playful pull. Even on stormy nights, when thunder made Benji tremble, Rusty would nudge him, curl around him, and let his heartbeat be the lullaby that soothed. They became known around town, the two dogs. One leading with eyes, the other with trust. Children would call out to them in parks. Strangers stopped to watch them cross streets with a rhythm that felt almost divine. One heart, two bodies. Then came the day Rusty got hurt. A misstep on a trail left his paw injured. The vet prescribed rest. But what happened next left everyone speechless. Benji blind. Hesitant Benji began to lead. He stayed close to Rusty, gently guiding him to the yard, stopping when he limped, curling beside him when he slept. He had learned the dance of love. In direction, and now he gave it back. No one had trained him, just knew. For days, they reversed roles. Rusty followed. Benji moved ahead slowly, carefully. Faith was no longer a one-way gift, it was shared. Rusty recovered, of course. But something had changed. Their bond, already deep, had carved new roots. And for the first time, everyone understood this wasn't just one dog helping another. This was partnership, brotherhood, unseen love that lit even the darkest corners of life. Years passed, walks became slower. Gray crept into their fur. But they still walked, side by side. Always together, and if you ever saw them two old dogs strolling as one, you wouldn't see blindness. You'd see what love looks like when it's quiet, loyal, and never lets go. Because they walked by faith, not sight, and that was enough.